Hello, everyone. After a very long hiatus, it is time to come back with my installment of the 2025 YouTube Conlang Relay. If you're watching this video, I assume that you've already seen all the previous parts and have a good idea of how this works, but if not, I recommend that you watch them all first, or this is probably not going to make a lot of sense. The gist of it is that it's basically like a Conlang telephone, where one person sends over a short text in their Conlang along with the necessary materials to translate it, and then it's your job to translate that into your Conlang and pass it along to the next person. Anyway, before me in the chain was Agma Schwa, and this is the text that I received from him in Arodjun. Now, after some translation, I got the following English version. So I expected something decently incoherent after being through so many stages, so the content wasn't all that surprising to me. However, the story's incoherent nature did make it kind of difficult to choose between the meanings of various polysemous words, since no matter what I did, it wouldn't make a ton of sense regardless. In any case, I wanted to go for a very literal translation, but inevitably some information was going to be lost. Arodjun, as I've learned, has a ton of determiners, which Kédéj lacks, so I was able to ignore those for the most part. It was a similar story with aspect markers, since Kédéj doesn't have any grammatical aspect, so I could just ignore those as well for the most part. In any case, I think I was able to come up with a pretty decent literal translation of the text. As incoherent as it is, this is what I got. Nuk alabak, temutsheb zedibek, sumin husk kifnak, maragzat suda afrazala, selm zevim, nuk nuruv jata jatalam, sanaps fezer daknar, nislekisk tsök panaftabna yazar alnan tsatnak, befisneyev kitim sendim, Ysepyftsa symin dösytöysysel onnan, dösytser yliiem dösynt wokrasasar nak gewi bedakapagum. Min emeleva wovuv emelevim. Iwent bygin radnaja, iwent rakov byst tsökyser nyt, safas tandasar heeds, iwent jasara usatavtsa amlasam. Maragans bajav wokrasasar tsaka, sevdidiser heeds aratemytöistyser onnan wov jiling. Tsökpanaftabna yazar pyl, maragas aga igidzek. Qua elezeda egedizer onnan, maragasat sydizer onnan, zagua kuoluu. Maragas wolgosor bys, michi syk, of samav qua wanok. Nakan nekpim, ympetat syöm, wov. So that should be everything for me. Thanks again to George Corley for the opportunity to take part, and be sure to watch everyone else's videos if you haven't already. This is Space Dirt, signing off.